Whoa, Drake just flashed real guns in a new music video and straight up threatened Kendrick Lamar on camera. But guess who wasn't having any of that fake gangster energy? Pusha T stepped in and shut it all down with a look that said, "Stop playing." We thought Drake would chill out after taking that brutal L against Kendrick. But nah. It's 2025 and man's out here waving weapons like it's GTA, trying to act like a mob boss again, but this time it backfired big time. Fans online are dragging him left and right, calling out his tough guy routine while he's literally in court blaming his own label for destroying his rep after the Kendrick beef. Total contradiction, but hold up, it gets messier. Nobody came harder for Drake than Pusha T. That's right, the new Clips album just dropped, finally, and it features a wild collab with Kendrick himself. Yep, the same track Def Jam allegedly tried to erase. And now PCIA is leaking all the behind-the-scenes chaos, including who tried to kill the Clips comeback. And surprise, it all leads back to Drake and those wild threats. This is the first Clips album in 15 years, and it's called Let God Sort Him Out. Just before the release, Pusha T posted a bold message on Instagram. He said, "Can't nothing stop this greatness. The lies are very telling. The people will never believe these smear campaigns." No names needed. Fans instantly connected the dots, especially since news just broke that Drake had been secretly paying social media pages to trash the Clips album, even though they never even listened to it. This drama's getting wilder by the minute, so don't miss a beat. Subscribe now to JuicyReel for the latest tea. Drake's fans have been relentless the past few weeks, flooding social media with shade aimed straight at Clips. They've been out here screaming that Clips is washed, saying no one cares about them dropping a new album. One viral comment even said, "Clips should be ashamed of themselves for dropping the worst rap album I've ever heard." And yeah, they made sure to throw in that classic age dig. These guys are pushing 50, real original. Some folks online weren't holding back either. One post read, "Holy, I'm gonna laugh watching people try to hype this flop. Clips is struggling hard. They should focus on making decent music instead of name-dropping more successful rappers just to stay relevant." Others went off saying Clips used shameless social media tactics to promote an album that's about to get buried by a Justin Bieber comeback, a random Travis Scott drop, and Drake headlining Wireless Fest all weekend long. Ouch! Someone even joked, "That's the opposite of a coke high for them." Yikes. And then it got even messier. Drake's diehards came for Pusha T after his smear campaign comment. One user on X fired back, "There is no smear campaign. No one gives a damn about Clips in real life. Hasn't in 4 presidents." They even tried to clown Clips' upcoming tour, saying they can't even sell 20% of their seats. According to that crowd, Clips isn't being sabotaged. They're just facing the truth. But here's the twist. Pusha's fans say all this noise from OVO stands is just smoke and mirrors, meant to distract from what Drake just did. He quietly dropped a brand new single and another music video, and fans are already roasting it. The track's called "What Did I Miss?" But judging by the reactions, people are asking why he dropped it at all. More chaos is definitely coming. Subscribe to JuicyReel and stay locked in. And here we go again. Drake's back with another track and more complaints. This time he's crying about how people abandoned him during his beef with Kendrick Lamar and started switching sides. Oh, and let's not ignore the timing. He dropped this new song on the 1-year anniversary of Kendrick's Not Like Us. That's no coincidence. It was clearly meant as a response, but it flopped hard. Fans weren't buying the poor me act at all. Folks on X instantly started roasting him for always playing the victim, even when he's the one firing the first shots. One person wrote, "Drake always playing victim. He's the fake one, trying to control your friends. Didn't work for you, huh?" Another added, "I wish people would finally get it. Drake stays playing the victim." And let's not forget the lawsuits. His newest single, "What Did I Miss?" only added more fuel to the fire. Fans say Drake's acting like he's got some kind of martyr complex. Kendrick already called it out in Euphoria. Drake keeps pushing fake battle rap energy, but he's not built for that smoke. Then there's the legal drama. Drake suing his label, claiming they stood by while Kendrick tried to defame him. And in the middle of all that, he drops this. Some of the lyrics in What Did I Miss had people side-eyeing the screen hard. One bar in particular had folks stunned. Drake raps, "She might decide to say no to me now, but say yes to me later." Huh? That line really rubbed people the wrong way, especially after the internet turned him into a walking meme with that certified PDF file joke. And as if the lyrics weren't already raising eyebrows, the music video for What Did I Miss took things from bad to straight up embarrassing. Fans aren't just confused, they're laughing out loud. You don't want to miss how deep this rabbit hole goes. So Drake's new video opens with him just standing in his backyard, completely surrounded by guns. Yeah, real ones. It's supposed to be deep or something, but fans ain't buying it. Instead of looking dangerous, people are saying it looks corny as hell. Like, who's this dude trying to fool? The first to call him out? Charlemagne on The Breakfast Club. He went all in, saying Drake looks like he's straight up cosplaying a shooter. And he's not alone. Tons of folks online are dragging the video, calling it more theatrical than threatening. It's giving bad acting, not bad boy. Now, of course, some of Drake's fans are trying to spin it. They're claiming everyone missed the symbolism behind the guns. They say the message is deep. Drake standing between two snipers aimed right at him, with all the guns pointed his way. So apparently it's not about being a shooter, but about being targeted. Like, he's under attack but still standing on business. Sounds poetic, but others see right through it. Critics are saying this is just another sneak move to provoke Kendrick again. One user on X wrote, "Kendrick is a street dude. He's really about that life. Drake is not. He's a pretender. He's out here rapping about violence, then running to court crying about people saying mean words. Brutal." Another fan pointed out how wild it is that Drake's in a legal battle claiming he feels threatened for his life, while also filming himself surrounded by guns, talking revenge, and then jumping on live streams making violent threats. One person posted, "Bro is rapping about revenge while flexing weapons and then going live to say he wants to hurt someone. Like, pick a side." This isn't just PR gone wrong, it's straight up chaos. Yeah, Drake fumbled this one, bad. In case you missed it, the latest mess started during a live stream where Drake was rolling through the city in a box truck, previewing his upcoming album, Iceman. Seemed chill, until a group of kids on bikes rolled by and one of them yelled the B word at him, quoting Kendrick's "Not Like Us." And that's when things got awkward. Drake snapped back cursing at the kid and even warning him that he could get shot. For real? A superstar threatening a teenager on live stream? But in classic Drake fashion, the moment didn't actually sound scary, just kinda awkward, like, bro, what are you even doing? Oh, and by the way, this all went down in Toronto, which explains why Drake was out here using his full Toronto accent that night. It's like he was playing a character in his own city. But let's slide back to Pusha T, because he still got his foot on Drake's neck. Just days before the Clips album dropped, Push sat down with GQ and let it all out. When asked about Drake's lawsuit against UMG over Not Like Us, Pusha didn't hold back. He said, "I don't rate him no more. The suing thing is bigger than some rap-ish. I just don't rate you." Brr. Push explained that once you start dragging rap into courtrooms, the artistry takes a hit. He said it cheapens the art when rappers start waving lawsuits instead of bars. And that's not all. Pusha also exposed a wild situation behind the scenes. He revealed that Def Jam begged him to ask Kendrick to censor his verse on the Clips track Chains and Whips because they were scared Kendrick would go off on Drake. Push said no, he refused to water down the track. Then Def Jam tried to force the whole record off the album, and when that didn't work either, they dropped Clips from the label completely. That's when the duo made their next move, signing a distribution deal with Roc Nation instead. Pusha also broke this all down in a new interview with Elliott Wilson, saying Def Jam really started nitpicking Kendrick's verse and pressuring Clips to delete the track. But they stood tall, and now the album is out, uncensored, and already making noise. This beef just keeps getting hotter. Hit that subscribe on JuicyReel. You don't want to miss what drops next. But Pusha T didn't stop there. He kept the heat coming. He took it all the way back to 2018 when he dropped The Story of Adidon and exposed Drake for hiding a son. Remember that bombshell? Yeah, Push brought it up to show this kind of label drama isn't new. In a recent interview with Pop, he explained what went down right after that diss track shook the industry. According to Pusha, several of his own tracks mysteriously got shelved, like he was getting punished just for going at Drake. The industry wasn't rocking with him the same after that. He felt the walls closing in. Push said he tried to move past it, tried to keep things focused on the music, but then when Def Jam pulled the same exact stunt over the new Clips song, Chains and Whips, that's when he said, "Nah, not again." He knew he had to stand up and speak out this time. Now here's where it gets shady, real shady. According to Push, Def Jam told him they wanted Chains and Whips off the album because he used the term Trump card, and they didn't want to stir up political drama. But Push called cap on that excuse, said it was total nonsense. The real reason? They didn't want two of Drake's biggest rivals, Pusha and Kendrick, linking up on the same track. That's what really had the label nervous. Push even said they were just trying to protect Drake. Like, come on, Kendrick and Push on one song? Of course that would shake things up. And while Push is trying to downplay the bars saying Chains and Whips isn't even about Drake, and let's be honest, just the title alone is throwing shots. This ain't just rap beef anymore, it's industry chess. Make sure you're subscribed to JuicyReel, cause we're only scratching the surface. But just when fans thought it couldn't get messier, another twist dropped. Insiders are now saying that Drake allegedly tried to block the Clips X Kendrick collab from ever seeing the light of day. Word is, certain execs tied to Drake's circle were calling in favors behind the scenes, trying to delay the album's release or bury the track completely. And guess what? The same week Clips signed their Roc Nation deal, those same execs suddenly went silent. And now the streets are talking about why Drake's acting so rattled lately. Some fans think it's not just the music, it's the reputation hit. He's been painted as the pop star turned rapper turned legal threat, who flexes hard in videos but files lawsuits when real heat comes his way. People are starting to clown him for playing both sides, gangsta on camera, but courtroom warrior off it. Meanwhile, Pusha T and Kendrick, they've been moving like chess masters. No sneak disses, just strategic moves. Every interview, every post, every track drop has been calculated, and fans are picking up on it. One user posted, "Drake's wilding on live streams and shooting videos with props." Meanwhile, Push and Kendrick are actually making moves that shake up the industry. Even music critics are getting in on it, saying Chains and Whips could be the most important rap collab of the year, not just for the music, but for what it represents. Two of Drake's most fearless opponents uniting without fear of industry backlash. Now the question is, will Drake respond again, or has he already played all his cards? Either way, this drama is still unfolding fast. And just like that, boom, the internet is exploding again. Leaked footage just surfaced showing a behind-the-scenes moment from Drake's recent video shoot for What Did I Miss? And let's just say, it did not help his case. In the clip, you can see Drake arguing with someone off camera, yelling about how nobody showed loyalty and how he's gonna make everybody regret switching up. The energy was mad heated, but instead of looking like a boss, he came off like someone barely holding it together. People online are already calling it a meltdown. One fan said, "This man's out here rehearsing threats like it's a theater audition. Just make music, bro." Another comment straight up dragged him. Drake talking about loyalty while dissing half the industry and suing the other half is wild. Meanwhile, Pusha T is thriving. His fans are riding hard for him, especially after he revealed that Chains and Whips almost didn't make the album because of pressure from scared execs. But now that the track is live, fans are dissecting every line. One part in particular has the streets buzzing when Kendrick raps, "Chain reactions don't miss when pressure hits the throne." No names, but everybody knows exactly who that line's aimed at. And don't sleep on the numbers either. Let God Sort Him Out is climbing fast. Streams are going crazy, and the industry's finally waking up to what Clips and Kendrick are really doing, reclaiming space without asking for permission. Now all eyes are back on Drake. Will he drop another diss? Will he try to squash it? Or is he too deep in lawsuits and live stream outbursts to bounce back? Either way, this rap saga is heating up like never before, so let's break this down. Drake's been firing shots for a minute now, and fans are finally connecting the dots. On his collab with Jack Harlow, Churchill Downs, Drake spit the bar. All I hear is plug talk coming from middlemen. That was a direct jab at Pusha T, no doubt. Then, in the same track, he slides in. All I hear is tall tales coming from little men, whips and chains like a dominatrix. Sound familiar? Yeah, the title of Clips and Kendrick's new track is Chains and Whips. Coincidence? Not a chance. That bar aged like drama. It was a warning shot. And now the real response is out, loud and uncensored. So now the big question is, what's Drake's next move? Drake's gearing up to drop his new album, Iceman. While there's still no locked-in release date, he's been teasing it all over socials and made it clear it's coming this year. Fans are buzzing about what the vibe will be. After taking that massive L in the Kendrick beef last year, Drake tried to act like it didn't faze him. He even dropped a mellow joint project with Party Next Door, and people thought finally, maybe he's staying in his R&B rap lane. But fast forward to now, Drake's out here in music videos posing with guns, threatening kids on live streams, and teasing more aggression. It's giving Meltdown mode. And now, he's hinting again that this beef, it's far from over. Drake recently posted on Instagram, "I grew up non-confrontational and always treated this game as a sport where my pen won gold. But these days, the podium has been hard for all of us to ignore. I understand that this next chapter may leave you feeling uneasy, but I hope you see my honesty as clarity, not charity." That answers some questions, especially about the unanswered texts you've been sending me. That's cryptic and cocky, and fans are eating it up. So will Iceman be a cold-blooded return to battle rap, or just another dramatic flex with smoke and mirrors? Whatever it is, the countdown has officially started. Don't miss the drop. Subscribe to JuicyReel and get the tea as it spills.